Now, it's hard to open a newspaper or social media feed without seeing pictures and stories about Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding. The three-day extravaganza of one of the world's richest men has already had to be moved from the centre of Venice because of protests. On the streets of the city, there have been mixed reviews from locals and tourists.
It's not a good thing. As usual, only those who have money can do it. Venice has now become a tourist property, and so we have to adapt. We, who were born here, either go to the mainland or have to ask them permission to board a ferry. They've become the masters now.
He is helping to bring a lot of business to the city. Who doesn't want to get married here? I do think it's a little over the top. I do understand that the locals may not enjoy the attention on the city, but it's a lovely place and I think everyone should get to enjoy it.
Mark Niemierko is a luxury wedding planner. He's organised events for A-listers and joins us. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sarah.
And are we allowed to know which A-listers? Is there anyone, people we would recognise?
We can mention the likes of James Corden and Julia Carey some years ago, which is quite fun to do.
So when you're watching what's going on with this, are you thinking, I'd love to do that, or what a headache?
Bit of both, really. But I think all good wedding planners, we rise at drama. And we kind of, the fact that you've got to move venues. I mean, I have just recently, not a few days before, with 3 months to go, had to move venues. Yeah, of course I would love to be doing it. Of course I'd love to be involved. I'm sure it would be an extravaganza to witness.
And even today, the latest drama attached to it is there's a freelance tour guide photographed with a transparent clipboard so you can see the guest list, the no-shows and more information. I mean, presumably that is the worst thing that could happen to someone like you.
Yes, somebody will be getting in trouble, I would imagine, with that. But I think most of the guest list was kind of out there already in advance, whispers and talk already. But yeah.
Well, to give us some idea of the detail, because it's one thing deciding on a venue, which presumably in the normal circumstances wouldn't have to change. But how much of the detail do you have to get down into? I mean, whether it's sort of, flying in and somebody who does the nails or whatever. I mean, how much are you involved in?
I think, we're very involved. We're involved from, I think being a wedding planner is an industry where I know something about everything from hair and makeup through to flowers, through to how to make a cake. I'm kind of a mini expert in all those kind of fields. And in relation to detail, I think when you've got this kind of budget, almost moving a venue will seem, to most normal couples, that will seem like an insane thing to do this close. But when you have this amount of money, it's all relatively easy. And also moving the details such as the flowers and those kind of elements, it just got to all move to another venue,
right.
Which is all relatively
and when you have
easy
that sort of money, from your point of view, I imagine it makes the planning easy. Do you ever sort of gulp and think, really, should you spend that much on flowers?
Oh, for sure. I tell you what I'm gulping at the moment is the cost of wedding photographers has skyrocketed due to Instagram. We're getting quotes of, for 10-hour days, anything from 25,000 to 40,000 pounds. Which is obscene. But
Mark, we must leave it there.
Mark
Niemierko, thank you very much. That's all we have time for. That's the world at 1:45.